was joking when I told her that I guess I better write a song about California. 'Cause how I really felt was that it's just one half gimmick, the other half pandering to anyone at the show who just happened to be from the state of California. Anybody out there from California? And besides, there's already so many other people who wrote great songs about California. Tom Petty, Joni Mitchell, Neil Young, John Rich, that guy from the Mamas and the Papas, even the Eagles, Chili Peppers, they don't count. And don't you ever forget, LL Cool J is hot as hell. Sometime later, I got to thinking, well, would it hurt to write a song about California? I've been trying to write something, come up with anything. And besides, I was born in the East Bay, grew up in the NorCal forest, lived a spell on the SoCal beaches, and I'll probably die right in the middle of the valley. But I still think it's a bit of a gimmick. But so's the song about writing a song, and so's the talking blues, and hell, so's 3 chords and the goddamn truth. So maybe I'll just combine all the bits, and you know, you gotta admit, there ain't too many words that just roll right off the tongue like California. Yeah, well, speak of the valley, they say it's the best 'cause you're close to both the mountains and the ocean, and that'd be correct if California weren't as big as 8 European countries combined. It's just a long drive any way you slice it, so pack snacks, coloring books for the kids, and make a long-ass playlist 'cause you ain't gonna be able to stay on the same radio station the whole way. Like this one time I needed to get from Modesto to Santa Barbara, so I took the train to Bakersfield. In Bakersfield it was a Greyhound ride the rest of the way, and the only bus leaving that day just happened to also be the preferred mode of transportation for the newly released inmates at the local penitentiary. Oh, California. So it was 6 more hours, 11 stops, and 13 fellow passengers with criminal records, but I got to see every last bus depot between Bakersfield and the coast, and I discovered a whole world of prison tattoo art and learned some surefire pinochle strategies from my newly liberated coachmates as we eased through the San Rafael mountain range of California. Well, about 6th grade, we all went up to the outdoor education in the high Sierras of California. There were many nature walks, and the counselors would tell us to walk on the sides of our feet like the Miwok Indians, and if we found any arrowheads along the trail, to make sure and let them know so they could make it into a teachable moment. Well, I know those counselors must have planted it, because lo and behold, right there next to the trail, well, surely anybody would have already seen it in the last 100 years, was the biggest, blackest obsidian arrowhead I had ever seen, just laying there, nestled between the pine needles and the acorns and the oak leaves. Well, wouldn't you know, old Danny Bandy, he saw it first, and he didn't say anything. He just stuck it in his pocket and swore me to secrecy and kinda just stole it. So we never did learn a thing about it. and neither did we ever learn a thing about how our ancestors stole pretty much everything else from the indigenous peoples, just living their lives in the geographical area that would eventually become known as the state of California. Just stand with your back to the headlands. Take my hand, don't look back. Feel the sand under your feet. Feel the mist upon your cheek. As we stand with our backs to the headlands. Take my hand, don't look back. Feel the sand under your feet. Feel the mist upon your cheek. As we stand with our backs to the headlands. Take my hand, don't look back. Feel the sand under your feet. Feel the mist upon your cheek. As we stand with our backs to the headlands. Take my hand, don't look back. Don't look back. Don't look back. Don't look back. Don't look back.